So Tik Tok Shop night vision binoculars. So these are the binoculars. I don't know if you've seen them on TikTok. I was scrolling the other day and I came across these, and I decided that, you know, I might want to buy them. So first thing I did was I jumped over on YouTube, couldn't find any videos on it. Looked at the internet, no videos. I found an ad on it, but you know, it's a company trying to sell a product, so of course they're gonna make it look like the best thing ever, right? So I went ahead, like I said, and I purchased them, and I wanted to put a review together so that way, you know, maybe if you're interested in buying some, you can. I don't get anything out of this. I'm just making a review, try to help anybody out that I can. So what I'm going to do in this video, we're just going to do a real quick unboxing, and then I want to do a daytime. What do they look like in the daytime here at my house? I live in town. And then what do they look like at night here in town, you know, with house lights, street lights, whatever. And then we'll head out onto one of these back roads, and we'll see what it looks like in the daytime and most importantly at night, right? So let's get to the unboxing. First off, you know, the box itself, it's, you know, it's got a couple little, you know, love marks here and there, but overall it doesn't look bad. Like, it wasn't just thrown in the box, kicked around. So it starts off really good, okay? So right out of the box, everything is protected, so that's good. Here we have a user's manual. Okay. Then we have still that goes around your neck so you can carry it, the neck strap, and then a charger. And I think this is how you connect it to the computer, so that way you can review videos and all that stuff, or just to charge it. I'm really not 100% sure, like I said. So, and here, you know, it was all covered up in this foam, and so here they are. And you know, they're not heavy. They're made out of plastic. $27 on the Tik Tok shop, you know. But are they any good, right? So they got some little covers on the lenses, the buttons, cover on this side, and this is how you're gonna use them this way. See, now I'm right-handed. This is my right hand, so this is my dominant hand. And it's got this little strap here so you can, you know, hold it one-handed if you're doing some running or whatever. You don't drop them or put them down at night. You know, that's what this is for, the neck deal. But in the videos, I actually thought, or not in the videos, excuse me, in what I saw in the little advertisement for these, I thought this was on the left hand, and it's not. It's on the right hand. Okay, so not a big deal. I mean, do that or do that, right? Not a big deal. It's not a deal breaker of it only being on one side. On this side, you got this little deal here, and hey, look at there. It actually does come, I'm trying to move this guy out of the way, it does come with a little SD card. I'm gonna have to look at the manual and figure out how to get that guy out of there. Okay, I think, yeah, you just push it. Okay. All right, everybody, so for y'all, that was instantaneous. For me, it was about 5 minutes that I went through the manual just to look at the buttons, see what everything does. And so, just real quick, here's your power button. Here's actually this button right here. Once you're using the binoculars, it's going to increase the brightness on the screen. It's going to increase it, decrease it. Here's your infrared to make it brighter or to make it a little more dim. Menu button, I'll show you what that does here in a second. This snap button here, so if you just click it once, it'll take a picture. If you press and hold, it'll take you into the video mode. Okay, so, and then this lens up here, this is where you're actually seeing through, right? Or you're seeing through just the screen, so you don't have to put it up to your forehead or anything, you just hold it out. This is what's gonna help you focus the image that you're looking at. Now to zoom, there's the plus and the minus, right? It's on the infrared buttons. So you press and hold, long press it, and it'll zoom in. Long press this, it'll zoom out, okay? So just a real quick demonstration. So you just long press to turn it on. Okay, now when it turns on, it's in your daytime mode. Okay, so now I have a light under that cabinet there. So I'm just gonna show long press, and I'm doing this one-handed. Long press, and you'll see it on the bottom left, how it's zooming in. Long press to decrease your infrared, that zooms it back out, okay? Now, if you short press it, that's when you go into the night vision. And if you can see on the bottom left, not wanting to get into focus, see the little 1? It's got 7 settings, 2, 3. Now when you get up to 7, when you hit it over, like if it was going to 8, it goes back to daytime mode, okay? So now we'll head out and see what it looks like outside. All right, guys, so one thing I forgot to mention is that the battery right out of the box is at 100%. So you can literally, you know, make this purchase, take it right out of the box, go straight to the deer blind, hunt hogs at night, whatever you're gonna do with it. So the battery's at 100% right out of the box. So that fire hydrant out there is at 110 yards from where I'm standing right now. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in on it, just so you can see that that's actually full zoom, and I mean that's really clear. That tree's at about 125, those bushes in the back, way back there, about 150, 160 out. And so the clarity is actually really good on these guys when you zoom it in. I'm going to show you another shot at about a half-mile out down the street. Alrighty guys, this is the half-mile shot. Check this out. I'm going to zoom in. There we go. Now that car way down there with its lights on is a half-mile from where I'm at right now. And I can see the color of it. I can see, you know, everything. That car is actually a little bit further than a half-mile, the one I'm looking at right now. But in the trying to do this one-handed again, trying to focus. I mean, right there you can clearly see the license plate. I mean, you can't read the license plate, but you can definitely make out, you know, the difference between the license plate, the tail lights. So that's at a half-mile out. And the phone's actually doing it a little injustice of what I'm actually seeing in real life on the binoculars themselves. So far so good. Now let's see what they look like at night. Alrighty everybody, so this is the night vision. And again, this is here in town, so there's house lights, you know, external light sources coming into play with this. But that's that fire extinguisher that's out about 110 yards. That tree, that's about 125. And those bushes back there. All the brush. No, they ain't bushes, brush. It's just to see that, you know, this is with external lights, right? I mean, it looks pretty bright, but the phone's actually enhancing that. So I will show you this one spot here at my neighbor's. See that dark spot back there, right where the fences are? Now, seeing them through the night vision. And that ain't even zoomed in all the way. That's, you know, 4 times zoom and it goes all the way up to 10. But you do see that dark area there. So it does light it up. And we'll swing around to the other side of the house and get that half-mile shot. See what that looks like. Alrighty, this is that half-mile shot all the way down the street there. I'll go ahead and zoom it in. That's that car, that's a half-mile out. Cat walking across there. I'm trying with my pinky because again I'm doing this with one hand to focus, but it's moving away from me, so it's kind of hard to focus with one hand. Hell, I'll just stop by it and made it worse. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing how this guy looks in complete darkness. And so here's the nighttime shot out in the back road where it's pitch black out here. And as far as this LR light will reach is as far as you can see it. And as you can see, it's pitch black. That car is way down there. We're picking up that vehicle. I mean, I don't know how far. This is just a straight shot for a few miles. And that car is way down there, and we can pick up their light. So I mean, as you can see, it's pitch black out here. Even going more this way, the town's off to my right. This is off to the left. So as far as this LR light will go, that's how far out you can see with this thing. That's that vehicle that's way down the way, and you can see just how far it actually is. And we're picking it up. See that fence, and then here you can see it with all the detail of it. Alrighty everyone, so just a real quick outro video on, you know, my opinion of these night vision goggles from the Tik Tok shop. I really enjoy them. You know, y'all see in the videos that using them during the day, using them at night, they have a lot of clarity in what you're seeing in the screen. I really don't have anything bad to say about them. The only thing I wish that it did have is a carrying case, but I understand that, you know, to keep the cost down on this pair of night vision goggles, that's probably why they don't include a carrying case with them. So what I did was I stored them in the box that they come in, and well, I'll just show you real quick what I did so that way they would fit. Is I had the neck strap on them, and so they would fit in the box. I just put the neck strap like this, put them in the box, close the lid on the box. Well, when I got it out to the back road, which was a couple of days, maybe like 2 or 3 days that it had been in the box, what I thought they were turned off, and they were turned off when I put them in, doing it like this, closing the box, apparently that turned them on. It pushed the power button. So when I got out there, went to turn them on, and they were dead. But I had the charger on me that they come with, and so I just plugged it into my vehicle And as soon as I plugged it in, the little it shows you here on the screen a battery, and it shows you that it's charging. And I turned them on, and they turned on while they were charging. So the night video that we got out on the back road, they were actually charging. I just had them outside my window of my vehicle, and they were connected to a charger. So that shows me that even if the battery's dead, as long as it's on a charger, they will work. So you don't have to charge them up for a few hours, you know, you're not able to use them. No. So if you're out, you know, using them in a blind or whatever at night, and they so happen to, you know, the battery dies on you, if you have an external charger on you, it is kind of an inconvenience having it dangled, but they do function while they're being charged. So that's really my only thing, is that it'd be nice if it did have some kind of a carrying case instead of having to store them in this box. And that's just really, you know, so that way they don't get dusty or whatever, you know, just having them stored in a closet or go bag or hunting bag, whatever. But I mean, storing them in a box is not a deal breaker for me. So if you're on the fence of whether or not, you know, the quality that you're going to get out of these $27, you know, night vision goggles from Tik Tok, if you're on the fence about it, my personal opinion, go for it. It is worth it. And so I hope y'all enjoyed this video. And again, the only reason why I made this video was because I was on the fence about, you know, whether or not to make the purchase. So I wanted to see just an honest review on them, and couldn't find one. So I decided I'll make one. So hopefully this helps you guys make the decision, and hope y'all enjoyed the video. Thank you.